What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's on them. I want to talk about Raymond Santana. He's one of the exonerated 5 who actually decided to marry reality TV personality, model Deelishis. Charles, I did a video previously about these two. I'll link it in the description box. But this marriage only lasted about 2 years. And they ended up getting married, maybe months after meeting each other? And she actually is the one that DM'd him. And that's how things got rolling. Well, apparently, this relationship his marriage is going from bad to worse. Because she posted on her social media about how, she married a narcissist, right? Who was a liar and a cheater. Mind you, she married this guy a couple months after meeting him. Well, Raymond has fired back, and we're going to get into it with this particular article here from Yahoo, because I don't want her in my future voice. Raymond Santana Jr. has filed for divorce from Deelishis, claps back at alleged side piece. Because there was some dude that she reposted on her IG stories that was making a joke out of it, and she ended up actually responding to that Instagram, that message and posting on her Instagram stories, which, may have inadvertently got her exposed for having a side dude. Not officially, but the fact that Raymond responded to that guy and him, I guess, supporting Deelishis, and Deelishis actually reposting on her IG story, may have inadvertently caught something. It says Raymond Santana Jr. of the Central Park 5 has officially filed for divorce from his wife of nearly 2 years, Deelishis. The pair met over Instagram in 2019 and wed 6 months later during the pandemic. So 6 months later. They attempted to strengthen their relationship on VH1 series Couples Retreat last year, but it seems things didn't work out. According to court documents obtained by TMZ and filed in Georgia, Santana and Deelishis separated on November 7th. So they've been separated since November 7th. The 47-year-old contends his marriage with the reality star is irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. Neither is seeking alimony. I think that's the thing that people are looking at, because she's not seeking alimony, he's not seeking alimony. Is it because there's no money to go after? Is it because if they were to go and look at what he has financially and what she has, she may end up having to pay him? Who knows? This news comes a day after Deelishis accused Santana of being a narcissist, liar, and a cheater on Instagram. Tuesday, March 1st, the Shade Room captured a screenshot of Deelishis' post and her now deleted caption, which said, "I married a narcissist who is a complete liar and a cheat, and I'm finally ready to speak my truth. Stay tuned. Gloves off." The caption now reads, "Today I appear to be by myself, but I am not alone." And she had this in there. Hashtag in God's timing. Hashtag just London. Deelishis shared further claims about their marriage on her Instagram story the following day, along with a text message she received about healing from a narcissist. Over the photo, she wrote, "This saturated my soul and penetrated my heart because I'm not alone. I never want to be misunderstood, but this isn't happening to me. I pray for all women and children who suffer from not understanding how to help themselves, or the loved ones who suffer from childhood trauma." She said, "I didn't leave him. I stuck it out. He left us." She says he left her. Now that can be interpreted a lot of different ways, but he must have been the one that had enough. I think she tried to keep up this perception that they were together. You know what's crazy? She didn't put this post up before Valentine's Day. Did y'all notice that? This post from her came after Valentine's Day, because if she would have posted this before Valentine's Day and then we would have found out that they separated in November, then that probably would have looked worse on her, due to the fact that you have somebody in Deelishis who, you look at her photos on social media, especially on Instagram, you would say to yourself, there's a lot of dudes that would want to date her. There's a lot of dudes that would, want to wife her up, so to speak, just based off of how she looks. Well, looks isn't everything. And once he got to be around her, and just like what I said in my previous commentary, in 2020, she posted a video about how he likes having relations a lot, and she ain't there. She don't like doing it with him like that. And when I seen that video, I knew it would be downhill from there. Okay? Now, she and him probably clashed a lot. They were only married, less than 2 years. And he ended up leaving her, which means that he had enough of her. He wanted, I believe, for the sake of his own mental health, he wanted to let go and move on, which is probably best for both. But for her to put that post up, instead of just saying, you know what, I'm going to cut my losses, we ain't together, she wants to put this narrative out here like he's the bad guy. And women do this, and I don't understand why. Because would you want a man putting up something saying, she's a liar and she's crazy, she's angry, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that? Then we as men will be called crazy. We would get backlash. But why couldn't Deelishis just walk away? If the relationship is over, the relationship is over. Why even continue down this path of name calling and blaming when both of you could just move on? It seemed like he did that, but she couldn't. It is because, like the article says, he left her. He didn't want to be with her anymore. And maybe she's not used to that type of rejection. And because she's not used to that type of rejection, she wanted to go public with it to gain sympathy. Not only to gain sympathy, but to basically let other men know that it ain't my fault why the relationship failed. It's his fault. When in reality, it's probably more so hers. But she doesn't want people to know that. She wants to maintain that, he didn't want to be with her because he's a narcissist and he's a cheater and a liar. And that she still has value when it comes to relationships, when in reality, that's probably not true. And I think from what I've seen, she's not getting as much sympathy as she wants. This is why she's reposting things to her IG story, support on her IG story. As you can see, this is the post here. But the drama didn't stop there. It prompted internet comedian Anthony, who goes by @SideNwordNix on Instagram, to share an old video of himself and Deelishis with the song Secret Lover playing over it. Why he did that, that's being messy, bro. That's being messy. But, and also, again, and I want people to understand, a lot of times the side dude would hide in plain sight. Some women will post their side dude and you didn't even know it, right? I'm not saying that Deelishis had a side dude, but I'm just saying some women will be flirtatious with dudes. You thinking, oh, he has his own situation, or he's just a brother. Yeah, right. The video dated May 31st, 2019, months before Deelishis and Santana got engaged in December. In the caption, Anthony said, "I knew that N-word ain't know what to do with my baby. All don't understand the pain I go through watching a good woman being mistreated. I'm here for you, baby, and I'm gonna always be on your side. Remember, a husband is temporary, but a side N-word is forever." In his Instagram story, he added, "A boyfriend and a husband are temporary, but a side N-word is forever. And I'm always gonna be on your side at I am Deelishis." Now, she then goes and reposts it, which got people talking, okay? Especially Raymond, because he responded to it. The Flavor of Love star appeared to take Anthony's post as a joke as she reshared the post on her Instagram story, adding, "LOL, thank you, I needed this laugh." It is unclear if Deelishis and Anthony actually dated, but fans on social media joined in for the laughs. Santana chimed in himself with the ultimate clapback using a memorable line from rapper Future. Santana told his followers, "Yo, go tell at side N-word Knicks I don't want her," in my Future voice. Why? Yo, why these dudes, man? Listen, man, Future is the one red pill him up. He's out here. Whenever these dudes go through some stuff, man, with these heifers, they always reciting Future. They're reposting Future. I'm telling you right now, man. You know, whenever these guys go through something, they listen to Future, and they actually they take a lot of the memes seriously. Raymond Santana and Deelishis revealed their engagement in December 2019 and wed in June 6, 2020 in Atlanta suburb Duluth, Georgia. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss, who attended their ceremony, revealed she had a part in setting the pair up. The former couple have no children together. Santana has a daughter from a previous relationship, and Deelishis has a 12-year-old daughter, Lexington, and older daughter, Jasmine. Well, again, this relationship is over, and I think it just seems to me that a lot of people may have seen this coming. I know I did. I honestly, I don't think Deelishis wants to be wifed up, and I think Raymond figured that out. Now again, the reason why also I don't think this is going to work is because Raymond has dealt with a lot of trauma in his own right, the things that he has been through over the years. And I think that Deelishis should have understood that, and understood it was going to be a process being with this guy. But again, from the time they got engaged in 2019 to when they got married, I believe in June of 2020, I believe that's what it said. She should have known by then whether he was going to be worth marrying, whether his issues and trauma was going to follow him. It's interesting once he leave her, because I gotta understand, this guy is such a narcissist. He's such a liar and a cheater. He left her. She didn't leave him. So that lets me know that he had enough of her and that she didn't have enough of him. Because if she had enough of him, then she would have left him. But it was the other way around, according to her. He had enough. He said, you know what? I'm going to move on with my life. This is why you don't get married based off of materialism or for vanity, or basically the same thing, but you don't get married to somebody based off just attraction alone. It's very clear to me that he was attracted to her, and maybe she was attracted to him, because to marry somebody, you got to be attracted to him, and that's all it was. And maybe a year and a half after being married, because again, they married in 2020, they separated in 2021 in November. Lets me know that, a year and a half together, it was like, oh no, I can't do this. And he was the one to leave, not her. He's such a narcissist, a liar, and a cheater, but he left her. She didn't leave him, he left her. This is according to her. This is what she said. This is why, once again, you marry people for the right reasons, or you don't get married at all. And it's very clear that this marriage was not was not built on the right reasons. I think she had her reasons and he had his. And maybe he's still healing from the things that he's gone through. But she knew that, and she got married to him anyway. So she can't use that as an excuse. She can't use that as an excuse. I'm sorry. But this relationship is folded. It's over. Let us know in the comment section below. Like the video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all next one.